What is up, watchers? Magnus here, and as you can see, we are about to read Return of the Blossoming Blade. I think this is gonna be some cultivation webtoon, and it's been a while since I read anything about cultivation. Hopefully it's not a shitty ass cultivation story. There are so many that starts off good and then just gets terrible. Let's hope for the best here. If it's even about cultivation, I just think so. Oh shit. You okay, bro? Everything is red. I think you mean there's blood everywhere. Holy shit. Everything inside is covered in red. Covered in blood. Holy shit. Is it mostly your blood, bro? Is that your arm? Or did you fight someone and chop their arm off? All that remains here now is death. There are bodies freaking everywhere. Holy shit. And for what? Why was so much bloodshed necessary? Holy shit. Brother Young Moon. My friends. They're all dead. The junior disciples. Oh my god. No, not the children. Not the Padawans. They're all dead. Oh, you want revenge, bro? Who you gonna kill? Oh, wait. Oh, it was his arm that was lying in front of him. An alliance of sects was formed, comprised of the best for a final stand against Chonma. More than 20 sects came together, including the 10 great sects. Holy shit. Yeah, that sounds like a cultivation story. In the end, the clash between the alliance and Chonma resulted in total annihilation on both sides. Why did this come to be? Why did this have to happen? It was all because of him. Is that a human? Doesn't look like a human. A demon who descended from the heavens. Okay, so it's a demon who descended from the heavens. So an angel, God, the leader of the fiends who drenched the earth in blood, the leader of the demon cult, Chonma. He looks huge. How many people try to stab him? Holy shit. Mount Hua Sect. Mount Hua. How unfortunate, disciple of Mount Hua. Just getting to his feet. How are you gonna fight him? You only have one arm. Yeah, just a little internal bleeding. I'm fine. Were you to survive this battle, you would enjoy a life of fame and glory for being the one responsible for my death. It seems, however, that our time on this earth has reached its end. Shut your mouth. Take pride in what you have accomplished, warrior. It's like it's pitying him. Take pride in how you bear, or how you were almost able to beat me. You got closer than I thought possible. Though many have aided you during the battle, it was ultimately your blade that struck the final blow. Wait, so you are dying? Yeah, there are so many swords on you. In the name of Chonma, the leader of the demon cult. Oh, like even after he chopped his arm off, he just stabbed him inside there. I acknowledge your blade, the blade of Mount Hua, as the greatest on this earth. I didn't hurt at all. I said, shut up! How unfortunate indeed. Had I but lived to see one more day, I would have become truly worthy of the name Chonma. But it does not matter. This too is my destiny. Remember this, disciple of Mount Hua. This is not the end. The demonic forces shall one day return. And on that day, the world will fall under the rule of the demon cult once more. Blossoming Blade. And we will be unstoppable. I called it unstoppable. Da! Did you just chop his head off? That's cool. That care face. You can kill me, but you can't kill all the demons. Huh. You did it, bro. You took revenge. The war is over. But you have too much blood loss. I knew my life too was near its close. But what will now become of Mount Hua? Every member of the Chong line of Mount Hua's disciples lies here dead. Holy shit, that's all the disciples. Every single one died. Every member of the Baek line who followed the senior disciples into battle has also perished. The only survivors are children, barely able to wield a sword. Did all the blood Mount Hua shed here mean anything in the end? Did it mean nothing? If I'd been more dedicated to my training, could I have saved at least one of them? If you had been more dedicated. Hey, you're the only one alive. I think you've been plenty dedicated. It is of no consequence. Mount Hua is gone from today on. All has been in vain. Even the most radiant blossoms wither in the end. Mount Hua. The 13th discipline of the great Mount Hua sect, one of the 3 greatest swordsmen on earth. Masters of Blossoming Blade, Xiong Myung. After claiming the life of Shonma, the great evil who brought catastrophe upon these lands. Xiong Myung died at the top of the 100,000 mountain range. There had to be like mass graves there, they can't bury all of them one at a time. This short account was a legacy I would leave behind on this earth. Or so I thought. Reincarnation, bro! Can't get without the reincarnation. Huh! Hey, Chong. Wait, what are these visions? You are more than just a martial arts trainee. You're a student of the path of righteousness. Oh my god. Look at that guy! Look at that! Holy shit. What did you do to him? Can you not see that strength without virtue is nothing but violence? What are you talking about? He tried to fight back. I was just too strong. The same old nagging. Did you just spit on him? It was also tedious. Although I was a disciple of Mount Hua, I did not follow its teachings by heart. Well, while I was granted a title, I did not serve due to my skill with the blade. I was the pariah of the Mount Hua sect. Oh, okay, so that was before. How could I have forgotten that I owed everything in my life to Mount Hua? Do you have regrets, Xiong Myung? Yes, brother Jungman. I have so many regrets. I wish I could change it all. If only I had more faith in the sect's teachings. And that faith could have made me a stronger warrior. I could have done something to change this horrific outcome. There is no need for regrets. This is all part of Mount Hua's destiny. And yet, Mount Hua will live on. So just hit him in the head. What? Chalma! I thought I killed that bastard. Chalma! Huh? I don't give a damn who that is. Quit daydreaming, you filthy street rat. Hey, did I say Chalma? Everyone else is out panhandling, yet you're in here and taking a nap like you own the place. Well, I do own the place. It's my house. What? What's going on? What is this little beggar doing? Huh? What are you smiling at? You... Is he threatening? Is he threatening me? Look here, child. I will excuse your ignorance just this once, so put down the stick, child. Look here. Huh? I'm starting to lose my patience. I'm Chung Myung, the master of the blossoming blade. Not even the leader of the Gai Bang beggars sect can treat me like this. Let alone this churlish fool. That's it. You're screwed now. I should teach this kid a lesson. I'll start by blocking that flimsy little swing. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt his hand so badly, huh? Ah! What? Why is my arm so short? Oh, he does. Oh shit. Why can't I reach it? It can't be that short, can it? I can't block that with arms this short. Ah. Oh. And of you little prick. Ignorance. Ignorance. Shame. 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 Sure, I'll teach you a thing or two about ignorance. You dare spout such nonsense. This'll teach you some manners, you brat. Ah! 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 Help! I'll come back later. Oh my god. I thought it was never gonna stop bleeding. That damn street rat. I've never been beaten like that, even in all of my years at Mount Hua. Has he still not understood that he's young? I swear I'll make the entire Gai Bang sect pay for what that brat did to me. Urgh. Look in the water, bro. But anyway, finally, who is this little kid reflected in the water? Yeah, that's you. What the heck is going on right now? Is this that reincarnation business those Buddhists believe in? Oh, at least you know about it. If I knew that were the case, I would have enrolled at Shaolin instead of Mount Hua. Hey. Oh, I saw you when I was getting beat up earlier. Thanks for running away and not helping. Fuck it. Are you okay? No! I just said thank you for running away. No, oh no, he thought about it. The chief is always like that, but he went a little far with you today. One question. No. Huh? I have 2 questions. No, I have 3 questions. No, wait, I have 10 questions. Forget. Was that wind? Am I a beggar? Is this supposed to answer that? Isn't that obvious from the way you're dressed? Ah, damn it! Why am I a beggar? Oh, okay. I thought he might be reincarnated, or that he went back in time. That he went back in time in his old body, but no, he is in a new body. That's why he's like, wait, I'm a beggar? Shit, I've never been a beggar before. Fine, got it. Now, my second question. Chonma, do you know of Chonma? I was surprised to see you were doing alright for someone who got such a walloping, but you must still be dazed. Just answer my question, you street urchin! Huh, fine. You street urchin. I have heard of Chalma. He's the great demonic leader who died 100 years ago, right? Oh, so we're going back that far, huh? You've been reincarnated 100 years into the future. What? 100... 30... 100 years? 20... Oh, yeah! Did you say it's been 100 years since Chama died? 100? Hey, what's gotten into you? Oh, not even 1,000 years? God damn it, they reincarnated me way too quickly. Is that the truth? You aren't lying to me? Why would I be lying to you? Huh. No way. 100 years. Why couldn't I have been reborn right after my death? How could this be? It's as if I've been left alone in this world. Oh right, you don't know anyone anymore. How could fate play such a cruel trick on me? You alright there, bro? You seem a bit dazed. You seem a bit confused. So that means Mount Hua might. That's right, Mount Hua. Mount Hua, what's become of Mount Hua? Mount Hua. What's Mount Hua? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. You are a beggar, aren't you? Sure I am. Just like you. So that means you're a member of the Gaibang sect, which oversees all beggars. And yet you don't know the Mount Hua sect, one of the 10 great sects. That makes no sense, because it disappeared after that day, probably. Like, everyone died, including you. What are you babbling on about? The 10 great sects are Gaibang, Kunlun, Kongtong, Shaolin, Songnan, Qingcheng, Wudang, Ma, Diankang. Huh. There's no Mount Hua sect in the 10 great sects. Kill me. Mount Hua isn't one of the 10 great sects. Why not? Shouldn't this be obvious? Everyone died. There was no one left. It would be weirder if there actually was a Mount Hua sect still left there. What are you... Oh yeah. This again. Hainan. Hainan. You mean those island country bumpkins were allowed to join the 10 great sects? God damn it! Sup, Charles? Wait, that's not even important. The Mount Hua sect isn't one of the 10 great sects anymore. The great Mount Hua sect? Mount Hua sect. Actually, I remember hearing about a sect like that in Shaanxi. Shaanxi? That's right, Mount Hua of Shaanxi. Do you know it? Are you telling me like it's a very small sect now? Not even important at all. I don't think they're one of the 10 great sects though. Huh? If I remember correctly, that sect is in ruins. So your life goal will be to resurrect the Mount Hua sect. In ruins? Mount Hua? The Mount Hua sect? One of the most renowned sects on earth? Alongside Wudang and the Nangong family? Then why would you want to go to the Shaolin sect when we started up here? Like you said you would choose Shaolin instead of Mount Hua. If you could. That Mount Hua sect is no more? Whoa. Just like him fall on his back. Oh, my neck. I don't believe it. I need to see it for myself. Huh? I'm going to Mount Hua. Sure. That's a good one. You better quit daydreaming and go beg on the streets if you don't want another beating. Shut your mouth, you insolent fool. I have more questions, and you will answer me truthfully. He's not listening at all. First, this child. I love how he says it to himself. First, this child. Who is he? Who am I? What's his name? What is this kid's name? Who's gonna give a beggar a name? We just get random nicknames thrown at us. So I don't have a name. They call you Chusam. A name fit for a beggar. And my age? Maybe 5 or 6, judging by the baby fat. 5 or 6? Who'd know how old a homeless kid is? Fine, it's hardly important. Now tell me your name and the name of the brat who beat me. So you really don't remember anything. My name's Gushil, and the chief's name is Jungpal. Right. Now listen up. I repay good deeds twofold and vengeance tenfold. Sounds like me. You do well to remember the name Chongmyong of the Mount Hua Sect. The day we meet again, I'll repay you for your kindness today. And now I'll be away. Now I'll go on my way. This guy's so confused. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like a moment ago, he seemed normal, but now he went back. Which way is the Mount Hua Sect now? Like, which way do I go? Which way do I need to go to get to Mount Hua in Shaanxi? I knew it. I knew that was what he was gonna ask. Huh. I can run. I can run all the way there. Oh, he's gonna be so tired. In my previous life, not even horses could keep up with me. But now, I get so tired. Yeah, but now. But oh man, my heart's gonna explode. I can't take this anymore. It's too much. I've only been running for 15 minutes. And I'm already out of breath in this kid's body. Yeah, I need to train, bro. Can I even make it to Shaanxi in this body? Not a chance. I'll die of exhaustion before I get anywhere near Mount Hua. And you'll need food. So how else am I supposed to get to Shaanxi? Horse ride? Help by someone? This is where Master Chongmyong's great intellect comes in handy. All I need to do is master martial arts again. Yes, of course. I doubt anyone can imagine how incredible an opportunity this is. Of course, you can learn everything from the beginning. When you were a child, even those who reach the peak of mastery in martial arts have regrets. For instance, not having taken the basics more seriously when they were young. And he's just snoring up in the tree. Like, yeah, just, who cares? Or not listening to my senior brother and actually training whenever he dragged me to the training grounds. Or getting caught drinking the booze my senior brother had stashed away. He sounds like a terrible disciple. Well, maybe not that last one. I'll do that again. It was delicious. Anyway, I can start over again. First, I need to find a spot where I can focus without any distractions. This should do. Now, what shall I start with? In my head there is a vast array of advanced martial arts techniques. Okay, so it's like in most cultivation, manhwa, webtoons. You focus all your energy inside and it just cultivates. I have the martial arts techniques and the history of the Mount Hua Sect within me. I know at least a dozen methods of cultivating inner ki. Ki and inner energy that one can draw upon to achieve remarkable physical feats. And if I do not limit myself to the knowledge gained from Mount Hua, the breadth of my knowledge expands several times over. But which technique shall I learn first? Chopping that... Chopping it in two, bro? The 6 elements. Chopping that leaf in two, bro. Chop it. What kind of technique is the art of 6 elements? You can chop it with his nails. It is a cheap text sold for 5 measly coins at the street market stalls. So why would I study such a shoddy martial arts technique? Because it's good with the basics? Because it's basic? Because it's anything but shoddy? The art of 6 elements is the first technique taught at Mount Hua. Yeah, it's the basics of the basics. Probably. All trainees who enter Mount Hua begin their martial arts studies with the 6 elements. The art of 6 elements doesn't elevate one's ki at an extraordinary rate, but it completely purifies the body of the learner. Okay, so you don't get powerful quickly, but in the long run, it's smart to use it. That's why it's such a fundamental technique. There's no need to rush. What's important is to ultimately build a grand and beautiful tower of inner energy. That's what I'm saying. Like, you need to use time. It doesn't matter to get strong quickly. You need a foundation to not break. This is just a start. Now, to cleanse the ki that I have gathered. As though I were pulling out stray threads from a large piece of fabric. Oh, this is so cool. So nicely drawn. Oh, come on! Okay, that's cool. You see all the key points. All the meridians. Awesome. I fully cleanse myself of impure ki. And if I channel the purified ki into my dantian, Dante in the bodily center where ki is gathered and stored. Done. Whew! What a workout. This tiny Dantian is the first step of the journey to elevate me to the next level. This small but pure ball of energy will grow and expand until it becomes a massive avalanche that cannot be stopped. Now time to resume my journey to Mount Hua. Huh? Bro, you can't start walking right after you cultivate it. Darn, I used up all my strength to gather ki. Damn it, I forgot that the 6 elements don't actually boost your physical strength. It just purifies you. Jungmyeon, your problem is that you never used your brain. Brother Jungman, this is so frustrating. At this rate, how am I ever gonna get to Mount Hua? Why do you have to get there right away? Just take your time. Back with the beggar. Brother! No. Oh. I thought I was a young kid first. What? Some newbie beggar over that way is hogging all the panhandling offerings. Huh. He's young and in such a pathetic state that all the passersby are giving him their coins out of pity. Well, isn't that the point with a beggar? Is that so? Oh, you're gonna try and steal from him? We better show him how things are done around here. Ain't that right? Yes, sir. He's over there, brother. That's him. Hey, you. Hey, we're talking to you. He still doesn't care. I'm eating here, bro. Don't pretend you can't hear us. You talking to me? Yeah. I don't see anyone else around. This kid must have a death wish. I don't know who you think you are, begging here without permission. But since you're just a kid, I'll let you go this time. But only if you hand over everything you have, including the food you're eating. No. You want my half-eaten steam bun? You're a greedy bunch of bums. You even want to take my half-eaten food? What? Bums? You're a bum too? Not for long. You brat. Oh, has he done some cultivation to get stronger now? Or do you just have the skills? You don't need to get that much stronger to beat those guys. My Dantian isn't fully developed yet. This should be enough. Oh, it should be enough to take them out. I've gotten used to this body now. I'm short on time, so I'll take you on all at once. Oh, by the way, I'm just a kid, so my punches won't hurt that much. That means I'll just have to hit you more times. I had to think I was gonna take it easy on you. Get him, boys! Yeah! Huh? He dodged it? You're trying to hit me? It's me trying to? You sure you're that weak with the punch as a kid? Looks like you did some serious damage here, bro. You still want to fight him? Do you know who I am? I'm the master of the blossoming blade, Jungmyeon of the great Mount Hua Sect. Who the fuck are you guys? Come here, you bunch of useless bums. You shouldn't be telling them this shit. Like, you should keep this stuff private to yourself. Sir, we are truly sorry. Don't call me sir. I'm just a beggar. Well then, Mr. Beggar. You calling me a beggar? Not at all, sir. Oh my god, this fucker. Whatever. By the way, do you know the fastest way to get to Shangxi? Shangxi, sir? That's such an easy question to answer. Oh, it is? Sure, if we had that kind of knowledge, we wouldn't be on the streets begging. You're barking up the wrong tree here. Tree, I'm afraid. Huh, is that right? So I'm barking up the wrong tree, huh? Find out that and tell me. Then you'd better start studying some geography, just in case we ever cross paths again. If I ever ask you a question again, you better answer me. Or else what? or else I feed your entrails. I expect you to give me the answer, otherwise you'll be in for a world of pain. Got it? Now get the hell out of here. Yes, sir. Sect leader. It's Unam, sir. Oh, Unam? Come in. Sorry to disturb you, sir, but there's a child who wishes to see you. A child? Hello, master. Greetings, sect leader, sir. My name is Chongmyong, and I wish to enter the Mount Hua sect. Looks so. Just a beggar just shows up. Hey, sect leader, I want to enter the sect. Are we letting anyone in right now? You wish to enter the sect? Oh, he is like, you think we take anyone? Bro, I know my sect isn't doing that well, but bums? Beggars? Nah. Unam, did you tell this child that we are no longer taking initiates? Yes, sir. I tried to explain, but he was so desperate to see you. Although Chongmyong is smiling, he is fuming on the inside. To see why we go back in time to just a little while ago. I made it! Mount Hua. Stairs? Oh god damn it. My arch nemesis. The shortcut those bums told me about was useless, but at least I'm here now. If I ever see them again, they're screwed. Now then. Time to climb. It's just like in cultivation stories where there are so much stairs. Up towards heaven almost. Yeah. I must climb like my life depends on it. Oh! He is actually climbing. I thought it was like climbing the stairs. No, he's climbing the freaking mountain. Freaking stick in his mouth. With grit and tenacity, nothing is impossible. Oh, I got it. Oh shit. Okay. That does not look safe. I'll reach the top of Mount Hua no matter what. What? Whew. Where is it? It's not there. The signboard for the sect. Oh. It's gone. Brother Jungman spent ages polishing it every morning. Where the heck is it? Oh, this is unbelievable. Who goes there? Huh? A child? What is he doing? Did you come alone? How on earth did you climb the mountain by yourself? Well. One foot after another. Of course. More importantly, I have a question to ask you, sir. Are you a disciple of the Mount Hua sect? Yes. Well, yes, I am. So the sect isn't completely extinct yet. Come in, if you'd like. I'm sorry. We do not accept outside visitors these days, but it's now too late in the evening to descend the mountain. Also, it wouldn't do to have a guest of the sect sleep under the stars. The nights here are quite cold. Why are the training grounds nothing but bare soil? What happened to the marble flooring? What's the matter? Where are all? Where is it? There's nothing here. Keep it together. They're just slabs of rock. They might have needed the funds after the war. Oh, I was just admiring how big the training grounds are. Where are the history? Is that so? Also, where did the heavenly golden palace go? It's gone. Wait. Like he's walking everywhere like, there's nothing here. It's all gone. The layout here seems a little unusual. Was that spot over there always bare? It's interesting that you should mention it. It said that the plot was once the site of a palace. Of course it was. I'm asking where it all went. What happened to it? I don't expect a child to understand. Bro, I'm older than you are. I'm not trying to boast as a disciple of the Mount Hua sect, but you might call a glorious battle scar. Glorious, my ass. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Well, follow me. We'll get you settled. Sure. I suppose it's not his fault. It must have been difficult to keep a dying sect going through the years. This is the Jade Spring Temple. At least the building's intact. The Mount Hua sect observes the righteous path, which means that certain courtesies must be observed. Please go inside and pay respects to our predecessors. Okay, so you mean me? Wait, they're not there. There's no one to pay respects to. The golden candlesticks bestowed by the Emperor of Jin Dynasty to antecedent Daitong Hak. The scroll handwritten by the antecedent himself. The embroidery pieces adorned in gold, and the paintings that once filled this hall, they're all gone. And above all, here, right here, is what was like his. Where's my sword? Was there a flower here a long time ago? Where's the flower? A flower? Yes, a flower. Where did it go? How'd you know about that? There used to be a flower there. A branch of plum blossoms made of a strange white metal. My sword! Yes, that's it. What happened to it? We sold it. You sold my treasure! You sold the treasure of the Mount Hua sect. It wasn't useful for anything. And didn't really fit with the overall decor here, so we were debating what to do with it. How much did you get for it? Oh no, they sold it as a freaking paperweight. Then some merchant offered us a good price for it, so we sold it. What's a good price? I don't think I want to know. Brother, Mount Hua is finished. The white plum blossom of nocturnal fragrance, one of the two sacred artifacts of Mount Hua, alongside the divine sword of violet dawn. A relic of modest beauty, with neither the extravagance of gold nor the shine of silver. A divine artifact said to contain the very essence of Mount Hua. These morons went and sold it for money! Hey, are you alright? I need to fix this mess as soon as possible. I have a request, sir. Please allow me to meet the sect leader of Mount Hua. I have a big talking. I need to talk to him. Oh, now. I wish to become a disciple of the Mount Hua sect. And so, we return to the present. You wish to enter the sect? Does that mean you know what kind of place Mount Hua is? Yes, that's correct. They won't take me in so easily. But I already know what I'm going to tell them. I'll just use the story of Chong Jin, who went missing during the war. The story goes like this. Chong Jin fell from a cliff and was rescued by a passing woodsman. Are you going to say that you were in his family? But as he was heavily wounded, he could not up and leave. So out of gratitude for the woodsman, Chong Jin took him in as a disciple and taught him the martial arts of Mount Hua. And I, Chong Myung, am the descendant of that woodsman. Yeah, descendant. That'll work. The best thing about this cover story is that I can choose whichever line of disciples I want. If the woodsman is my grandfather, I'm effectively in the same generation as the current sect leader. I've covered all the bases. They probably know something that you don't. Let's be honest, there's no way I should be lumped in with the fresh-faced new initiates, right? Now, either reject me or ask me why, so I can tell my little tale. He's not gonna ask. I allow you to enter the sect. What? You're just gonna allow a beggar just showed up and hasn't showed you any skills whatsoever? I'll allow you to enter the sect. What? Excuse me? You seem so eager to join. How could I refuse? How can you let me in? I haven't shown you shit yet. Sect leader, I thought we weren't taking new initiates. I changed my mind. This destiny works in mysterious ways. Isn't he at least a little bit suspicious of me? A total stranger, just showing up, no matter what his intent. This child sought out Mount Hua for a reason. I mean, it's not right. We do not chase away birds seeking shelter from the rain under our roof, and we share our food with animals who visit our abode in the winter. He seems like a good leader, though. What are we so afraid of that we'd reject the child seeking to join us? Unam, show the child to his room and prepare for the initiation ceremony. Of course, master. But now I don't get to tell you. No way. They let me in. I was supposed to be in the same line as him. You were supposed to be at the side of him, like in the same generation. Like, no! I'm just a normal disciple now. This is the uniform for 3rd grade disciples. Damn it. But where even am I right now? This building used to be reserved for ancestral rites. Doesn't seem like a temporary place for incoming initiates to stay at before their initiation ceremony. The Mount Hua sect never had dormitories like this. New initiates were immediately paired with a mentor and immediately moved into the mentor's house. So this means there's a dormitory system in place now. Who are you? Why are you peeking into someone's room like that? What are you, a thief? No, I'm just curious. Like, I just got here. So just because I'm peeking into someone's room means I'm a thief? No. So this means there's a dormitory system. Thief! What's going on? What is it? Gyul, what's going on? I caught him peeking into my room, senior brother. Into you? What? No. Why do I keep getting into sticky situations like this in this life? Quiet, what's all the commotion? Why are you causing such a ruckus in the dorms when you should all be busy training? I apologize, great brother. And you are? Oh, my name is Chungmyung, sir. So you're the new initiate who will be staying at the White Blossom Hall. It's late, you should rest for now. But tomorrow I expect you to start training hard. The rest of you, go downstairs. Yes, great brother. Can I also train? Is that possible? Hey, I'll be seeing you later. I need to teach you some manners. Oh, you need to teach him some manners, huh? Also, no. No to what? Sure, whatever. I suppose they're all my junior brothers in a way. I'll take care of you. It might be more tough love than you're probably used to. I'll take care of you with some tough love. But that's your problem, not mine. Strip. Excuse me? What was that? What you mean? You know what I meant. Take off all your clothes. How about no? This is how we make sure that newbies are one of us. Get naked, do a little dance, get into a fight. You know how it is? No. Not happening. No, you may not train. Oh. I guess he won't train then. What better way to get to know your senior brothers? Now strip. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're telling the wrong people. Look, what the fuck we're reading? Hey, it's just a weird part. We're reading Return of the Blossoming Blade. It's like a cultivation story. I'd like to ask you something first. Well, does great brother Ungyom know about this? Great brother doesn't train here in the evenings. Why the hell are you still talking? You know what? I think we better beat the attitude out of you. Oh, beat the attitude out of him, huh? Okay, come on, try that. Let's see how that goes. Senior brother, huh? Keep your jaw clenched. If you don't want to lose your teeth, that is. What? Well, I told you to keep it clenched. Huh? Did he go through the roof? I think we fucked with the wrong person. Beat the attitude out of me. Beat the attitude out of me. I'll beat it out of you. That's my line, you idiots. Senior brother Yun Jung. Oh, they're massaging him now. I said a massage, not a tickle fight. You're lucky that I'm letting you get away with just a shoulder rub. I wonder how the other people are going to react when they go into the room. I just see them kneeling towards him. I'm the king. I'm the leader now. Of course, junior brother, sir. I'll do my best. And you, brother Jogiol. It's okay. I won't hit you. Come over here. Ah, bumps. 2 bumps. I just have a few more questions about the sect. Since I'm still a newbie and all. Of course, junior brother. Ask me anything. What happened to the Heavenly Golden Palace? How did the Mount Hua sect fall so far? Oh, well, that's... Junior brother, have you ever heard of the Master of the Blossoming Blade? No, never heard of him. Just stop it, brother. Oh. Sure, that's me. As I hear the senior brothers tell it, the Master of the Blossoming Blade was the one who killed Chonma, the demon cult leader. After Chonma's death, the surviving members of the demon cult army marched down to central China in a fit of rage, and came all the way to Mount Hua to completely raze the sect grounds for whatever reason. Oh, I thought everyone in Mount Hua died in that battle, but there were people left. Okay. But then they killed pretty much most of the sect. The sect suffered massive damage and hasn't been able to fully recover from what occurred on that day. Wait, that means the Mount Hua sect was destroyed completely and utterly because of me. Seriously, screw my life. The Great Pacification sword technique isn't in keeping with the sect's philosophy, and it's not effective enough. Perhaps we should remove it from the Mount Hua sect martial arts curriculum. What do you think, junior brother? It's complete trash, absolutely useless. Let's take it out. Having said that, it's our predecessor's legacy. In that case, why don't we just remove it from the library, so the young ones won't take any interest in it? That might work. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Great. Now that's finished. Chongmyeon, that's not the only reason I called you here today. He just always eats. I think it's about time that you took on an apprentice of your own. Is he that old? He looks pretty young. How do you think you should teach your first disciple? With tough love. That's an easy question. I'll beat them up first. Then I'll build them from scratch. Then I'll piece them back together. There's nothing like some tough love to set a newbie straight after all. I told you he would use tough love. Brother Jungman never mentioned anything about an apprentice after that. That was perfect. Like, if you don't want an apprentice, oh, I would just use some tough love on him. Just break him down until there was nothing left and piece it back together so I can mold him in my own image. Junior brother, sir, you don't have to be so formal, senior brother. Right, just junior brother then. Great. Brother Ungyom wants to see you at training ground 3. Great brother, sir. He said you'd start your training today. Oh, he about to beat the masses. Unsheet. All hands. Strike number 1. Strike number 2. Strike 1000. He's like, what are they doing? These aren't the techniques you're supposed to be using. This. What you call this technique? Oh no, they found the technique that they were supposed to be hiding. That's why they talked about that technique. They found the technique that was useless. Oh, the technique that your senior brothers are demonstrating is called the True 6-Element Sword Technique. It's a practical sword technique that forms the foundation of all Mount Hua techniques. That's the foundation of Mount Hua. What the hell are these morons teaching them? This is what you're not supposed to be teaching them. We tried to hide this. They're ruining these poor kids. It's like asking a child to read philosophy before they're done with the alphabet. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a good technique, but they're just learning it too quickly. It's not the terrible technique that they found. It's just that they start off way too hard. Like, look at this. Where was it? Just flail, haha, hoping for the best. No, that's not how that works. This way of training might give them an edge for a while, but only for a short while. But what good is martial arts training without a solid foundation? Yes, you need the foundation. They're not even demonstrating the techniques right. So even the one who teaches them is wrong. I mean, it makes sense though, if it's been like that for generations. Or, oh, what a beautiful blue sky. It's completely clear, not a single cloud in sight. An empty like Mount Hua's future. Where do I even start with this bunch? Ah, they're like starting from scratch here. Senior brother. Yes? What else do you learn here? Oh, after the true 6 elements sword technique, we move on to the sword technique of the 7 sages? Why are you starting at, like, intermediate, hard? After that, we graduate from the White Blossom Hall and study the lesser clarity sword technique. Oh god. What am I gonna do with you guys? Only then do we earn the right to learn the pinnacle of Mount Hua's martial arts. Oh my god, the pinnacle. Is that gonna be the one? The great oh yes, I knew! The pinnacle! The pinnacle of Mount Hua. The one we tried not to teach you guys. The one we tried to get you away from. Oh god. What? The great pacification sword technique isn't in keeping with the Sect's philosophy, and it's not effective enough. The one who's not effective enough is the one we're teaching them. What the actual fuck? It's complete trash. Absolutely useless. Let's take it out. I told him that myself! They didn't take it out of the library! Ah! Why? So their ultimate technique is that trash great pacification sword technique? What the hell happened to the 24 strike plum blossom sword technique? Who's that yapping down there? You two, come up to the front. Senior brother. Senior brother, Gyol. Yes, junior brother, sir. I told you. At ease! Sure, junior brother. I have a favor to ask. Can you do something for me? Of course, what is it? Tell everyone to assemble outside the White Blossom Hall tomorrow at the hour of the rabbit. He's gotta teach them when the teachers are not there. I'm gonna teach you the real shit here. Like, the thing you actually need. Not that shit that they're teaching you. Oh, and I have some things I'd like you to prepare. I want 5 of these per person. Are you sure? You can't do it. I can, no problem. I love how helpful you are. You can go. As it stands, the Mount Hua sect lacks money, technique, and talent. Nobody would be shocked if it closed up shop overnight. Money. Out of the 3, there's only one I can do something about. Talent. The current grade 3 disciples are hardly extraordinary martial artists by any stretch of the imagination. But I suppose a great sect isn't built in a day. These amateurs will help restore the former glory of the Mount Hua sect. Damn it, what kind of junior brother orders his seniors about like this? Ain't that right, senior brothers? They weren't there that night at the White Blossom Hall. Are you talking about me by any chance? That's right, ordering us to assemble at the crack of dawn. Just who do you think you are? Okay, let's just get this over with. Come here. Come here so I can tell you who I am. Oh, come on, senior brothers. I'm so sorry, senior brothers. I should have taken into account how you all must be feeling. How lazy you are. I'd like to personally apologize to you. So why don't we have a nice chat about it inside? Please, please, let's go inside. Oh, he's gotta kick the shit out of them. Come here, senior brothers, get in here. Let's have a nice chat. Some tough love. The roof of the White Blossom Hall. It's subtle, but they're being hit up into. It's shaking. Get away from me! Excellent. But let's try and be quiet. Great brother might wake up. Now, every morning at dawn we'll be working on our physical fitness. You good for nothing senior brothers. Oh, just smile. Huh? Those kids, they haven't come by to greet me this morning. That must mean everyone in the White Blossom Hall is still asleep. No, they're training. That's right, there's that new kid who just joined the hall. Maybe they were hazing the new initiate all night and overslept. I'll have to give them a stern talking to. I thought that no matter how rowdy Joe Gyol can get sometimes, Yun Jong would keep him in line, but apparently not. What? They're trading? Help! Mommy! Mommy! Oh my god. Great brother, please! Please save us! Please give us normal trading again. What happened to our fresh-faced initiates? They look like shells of their former selves. Like I said, I break them down, I mold them up. I put the pieces back together. What on earth happened here? What is all this? They're hesitating to answer a simple question. We can't. He'll punish us. Who could have made them so afraid when their great brother is right in front of them? Yo! No, behind him. Holy shit! Look at those rocks. The new initiate. Squats. 100 squats. 100 push-ups. And 100 sit-ups. Crumble. 10,065, and I said 100, bro. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. Oh, great brother. He's actually able to talk. This kid. He must be nearing exhaustion. His legs are shaking badly. I'm surprised he's still standing. Someone go get some water. Quickly. Oh, I'm doing fine. Great brother. Now that you had a drink, tell me, what exactly happened there? Oh, it's no big deal. We just worked out a little bit. We all decided to start doing a little training at dawn. It was our first day and everyone was so eager. We might have overdone it a bit. They were eager to train. Yes! Yes! No! I mean, yes, we were. Of course. It's like, they're like, no, of course! Interesting. They're all terrified of this new kid. Call yourself disciples of Mount Hua. How could they let a newbie bust them around? He could do with a scolding. Oh, he's gonna try and scold them. Oh, this. You. The White Blossom Hall has its own set of rules. Who told you that you could cut back on sleeping time and train instead? I love how disrespectful it is. Like, who told me? No one. What should I care? Well, I guess we better stop training now. Oh, he's just listening. Well, I guess we're just gonna... Huh? That's not quite the reaction I expected. In that case, I'll point out how he obviously threatened his senior brother somehow. No, that won't do. That would make fools out of all of us. Yeah, you can't tell him that he's threatening the older guys there. The grade 3 disciples will be the fools who are beaten up by newbie and maybe made to train against their wills. And I'll be the buffoon who teaches those fools. 1 month. Let us train for 1 month, great brother. You'll see a major difference, I guarantee it. My senior brothers have so much motivation to improve. I'm almost envious. I'm almost envious of them. Despite the tough training, not one of them has complained so far. Isn't that right, brothers? Sure! Sure, whatever you say, boss! He's clearly made sure that not a single one of them would snitch on him. Where did we even find a kid like this? He's got the grade 3 trainees completely under his thumb, but he's using his power over them to train them, rather than for his own gains. This level of training must be tough on you as well. What makes you want to wake up at dawn to train? Tough. While we'll still grow stronger by your teaching alone, we can speed up our progress with more hard work and effort. Every minute spent in bed is a minute of training missed. Oh, this is so hilarious because he is the one that kept most of his, or that wanted to stay most in bed. He's just saying what his senior disciple said to him, or senior brother. He is saying one does not need a particular reason to train harder. That may be, but what's the most important part of serving your senior brothers? Respect, of course. I vow to always obey your commands, great brother. So he'll refrain from humiliating his seniors too much and maintain the sect's hierarchy by showing me respect. He's a smart one. To think that you would volunteer to train from dawn. I am extremely impressed with you all. If you continue training like this, you're sure to become stronger than ever. Keep up the good work. Huh? Oh, they hoped that he would stop them. It's like, what? You're gonna make us continue with this hellish punishment? Great brother, please help us! Oh my god, he said it out loud! Gary's great brother, don't leave us! Don't leave me! I need you! Save me! Please help us. What do you mean, senior brothers? It's not like I'm here to hurt you. I'm just here to help you guys a bit. Why don't we have another chat inside? No, it's fine. I'll train harder. I promise. Senior brothers. Several days later. Oh, his Dantian is getting stronger and stronger. My Dantian may be small and weak, but it's finally taking proper shape. Oh, okay, so the fundamentals, the foundation is getting better. Meanwhile, I will learn more about what happened to Mount Hua. First, White Blossom Hall. As I thought, it had become a kind of makeshift dormitory, as there weren't enough mentors to assign to each trainee. Second, the sect leader and the line of great brothers. They may mean well, but they are weak. Their ki is pathetic compared to that of Mount Hua's disciples from 100 years ago. That means their trainees' ki is also terrible. In fact, most of the grade 3 trainees are novices who only join to network with others in the sect. But what does any of that matter? Chongmyong is here now. I'm here now. I'll whip them into shape. Making Mount Hua the #1 sect in all of China. That's the goal. That's my ultimate goal. So not even just in the 10 great sects. #1. Oh, are they so tired that they can't even hold the food? No, I'm shaking too much. Damn it. Seriously, trading's all well and good, but spare us enough energy to eat. You can eat with your face. Just put your face into the bowl. Eat like a dog. Or get some forks. Or a spoon. You don't need to use chopsticks. Senior brother Jogyo. He's fine with it. Can't you tell him to stop this? You're his senior brother. I've barely been able to hold a pair of chopsticks for the past few days. I feel like he is, I wouldn't say enjoying it, but he gets it. Because it helps. I don't have time to listen to your incessant whining. Yes! I knew it! Pardon me. Do you think I'm your errand boy or something? It's not like you can't confront him yourself. Oh, this reminds me of class in school when people don't have the balls to take something up with the teacher and they ask me to do it. What? It's not... You can't do it yourself? Are you scared? If you have something to tell him, tell it yourself to his face. And receive the consequences. Great brother, May I speak with you for a moment? What the fuck? That was weird. Uh-huh. Sure, Jogiel. You almost look relieved by all this. Senior brother? Senior brother, what do you think about Mount Hua? That's a difficult question. Oh, he's gonna say that it doesn't take it seriously at all. It's a weak sect that doesn't go anywhere. But now, with our new recruit, it seems like we might actually get stronger. I can always pack up and return home to my family. But you, senior brother, you're planning to dedicate your life to this place, aren't you? That's true. Before I thought the Mount Hua sect had no future. I knew it! Like, I thought the Mount Hua sect has no future at all. Didn't go anywhere. But stuff are changing. That's insolent talk. It's not something you should mention to others. Hey, I wasn't done. I said I thought it wouldn't. But now. Yeah, but I've changed my mind since then. Ever since he showed up. Changmyung showed up. Although I was forced to do it. I learned something important from all that training at Dawn. I've never trained so hard that I felt like I was pushing myself to the limit. But that kid, he made me... Oh, that's the thing though. Like, they are training, but he is training way harder than them. He's doing way more. So they can't complain. Because like, you're complaining to a guy that does more than you. He trains much harder and longer than the rest of us, yet he never seems to tire. After seeing him in action, I started wanting to do my best here. Yeah, he's changing the cult already. He's changing the sect. Cult. So I'm going to give it my all. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be like one of his best friends in the story. So that I might become a martial arts master in the future, like that kid. He's saying like he's a martial arts master already, like that kid. How did he become so good though? Of course. I feel the same way too. Oh, and he's up there, just listening to them talk. I know I'm great. Looks like I've got those two in the bag. Two in the bag, a lot more to go. And Ungom was actually pretty reasonable, so everything worked out better than I expected. But there's still a long journey ahead. Now then. Sect leader, come out here. That's right, the sect leader should... Wait, what? Open the gate. Right now. Huh. Bring me the sect leader. Oh, for fuck. Just when it goes well, they're probably going to try and destroy the guild. The sect. Let's go inside. I asked you, where's the sect leader? Move! Get out of the way! This isn't the best time for this. How dare you touch me? How dare a peasant like you touch me? They broke through the gate, Mount Hua's main gate. And no one's doing anything. What is going on here? They should be hanged. They should be whipped. We waited as long as we possibly could. We are running out of patience. When will you pay us back? So you borrowed money from people. Money! And you sold our treasure and you still can't pay back. How much did you sell our prized treasure for? How much? Please tell me you at least got some for it. Guys, brothers, you never told me you were in debt. So we need money. No. Great. That wasn't bad enough already. Sect leader, have you no shame? Come out here right now. It's no use hiding. Come out. Sect leader. Huh? Gentlemen, what brings you here at such a late hour? Interesting. He's calm. So there's a reason why he's the sect leader. His every word and movement carries an air of enlightenment. It's almost as if Quit stalling. You know why we are here. Yep, he's definitely stalling for time. Sect leader, I hope you've been well. Muyong Gong, proprietor of Tawa Pavilion. How much did we borrow? I did not think that you would come here yourself, Mr. Gong. It's such a shame that we meet again under these circumstances. I hadn't planned on climbing Mount Hua again. Yeah, how the fuck did all of them climb it? But I hope you understand there were many who counted on my help. Sect leader, I beg you to consider their circumstances as well. After all, we've long passed the promised date, have we not? We've taken a sympathetic view of Mount Hua on numerous occasions. If we go by the agreement, we have the right to seek compensation for your breach of the deadline. But we too have been indebted to Mount Hua through the years. We promise to be as lenient as we can. 7 days. If you're not able to make the payment by then, we will repossess every building on the Mount Hua Sect grounds. How can they own it? We own it though! How much did we borrow? I'm sorry, one of your young trainees had to witness this. So, they are merchants from Huayin Prefecture. That's right. I don't know when he's gonna blow up again. I better sneak away. Yeah, get out as fast as you can. Junior brother, Huayin Prefecture is the town right underneath Mount Hua, isn't it? You can go threaten them though. If it's not about the money, it's like come and ask for money at Mount Hua again, and you'll die, peasant. That's right, senior brother. I remember visiting it during my days as a traveling merchant with my father. So does that mean that our sect borrowed money from the merchants Huayin Prefecture? That's stupid. I'm not sure, but I've heard of proprietor Gong before. He's the owner of the Tawa Pavilion Huayan. It's the largest tavern in Hua. I can't pronounce that. Huayin. Mr. Gong is said to be a powerful merchant who runs many businesses from the tavern. Tawa Pavilion? Is that like a small shitty place? That buffoon from earlier runs Tawa Pavilion? Okay, it's huge. Buffoon? How do you have the balls to say that? What's the matter, junior brother? Please calm yourself. Calm? You're telling me to be calm? Tawa Pavilion originally belonged to the Mount Hua Sect. You morons! They stole it from us! Is it true that the man from earlier runs Tawa Pavilion? The owner of Tawa Pavilion lent the sect money, and now he's trying to take over the entire sect grounds? That's right, sir! But none of this makes sense! First of all, it's absurd that Mount Hua borrowed money from Tawa Pavilion, when the Tawa Pavilion belongs to the sect. I suppose this means that something went badly wrong sometime in the past. Senior brother, Joe Gil. Sir, I mean, yeah. The thing I told you about earlier, I'd like you to get it for me. Huh? The thing. Oh, that thing. The thing. I'll go grab it. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll get out of here. Here it is, but what do you want with it? Oh, is he gonna go undercover? The Buddhists have a saying. Yeah. Kill the Buddha, kill your ancestors. Oh, he's so gonna go threaten him. Like, the Tawa Pavilion is Mount Hua's. If you meet the Buddha, you should kill him. And if you meet your ancestors, you should kill them too. It means that we must sometimes go against the virtuous path to find the true path to enlightenment. Well, true path to enlightenment, here I come. Where the hell do you think you're going dressed like that? Well, that should be pretty obvious after our talk. Don't tell me you're sneaking out of the sect grounds. John Myung, come back here! I'll be back soon. It's obvious where he's going. The sect leader was at a complete loss for words. Did you see his face? As he should be. That was essentially our final ultimatum. They've taken up so much of our funds after all. We are talking 100,000 coins. He could barely speak up for himself with you there, Mr. Gunn. Wouldn't you agree? Although I'm a profit-seeking merchant by nature, I do feel uneasy that I've been so hard on a place that meant so much to my ancestors. Oh, he's just saying that. You've done all you can for them, Mr. Gong. How many times did you extend the deadline? I'm sure the whole town will be praising your leniency. That would be a relief indeed. Well, you did steal the entire pavilion though. It must be nice, going through life while being so simple-minded. The Mount Hua Sect remains a powerful influence. Mount Hua's true power isn't in its martial arts. The most dangerous thing about the sect is the legacy that it has built over the years. In Shaanxi, at least, it's exceedingly difficult to find someone with no ties to Mount Hua whatsoever. However, bit by bit, I've grown powerful enough to gobble them up. I knew he was hiding his true self. They become soft and weak like a roast duck that's ready to be torn into pieces. Anyway, Mr. Gong, what you plan on doing once you have control over Mount Hua's buildings? I imagine it won't be easy to sell them. Why don't you demand something else in payment? Zhongsan Yu, owner of Huiyan Linen Shop. The sect's buildings carry more value than you might realize, gentlemen. Although they just look like old, decrepit buildings, they are valuable and ripe for sale. I'm not sure I understand, Mr. Gong. Short-sighted fools. I didn't want to reveal my plans so soon, but I plan on using Mount Hua's enemies. Use your imagination if you will. Are you gonna sell it to them? Don't you think there might be a sect out there who would pay a premium to erase Mount Hua's legacy? Oh, so you don't even want them to take over, you want to just erase it. In other words, there's no need to worry. I'll make sure to recover all your investments down to the very last coin. A brilliant plan as always. Hear, hear. Let's raise a toast, Mr. Gong. To Mr. Gong. To Mr. Gong. What a great night. If we can fleece Mount Hua for all its money, I'll be set for the rest of my life. And I can trust Mr. Gong. He's meticulous about money. Haha, even the moon smiling down on me. Oh, there's no moon. Must be the end of the month. I should have taken the main street home on a night like this. Yes, you should. You definitely should. He's gonna regret taking another path. Stop right there. Wow, what a stereotypical robber. And he's tiny too. I mean, he could rob them and then pay them back with the money. Hey, is that our money? Hey, you just said nothing about how I get the money, how I pay you back. Wait, do robbers even dress like that these days? It's almost like he wants the whole world to know that he's out robbing people. Huh, oh my. Let me guess, you're here to rob me. I'm not interested in your money. I'll let you go unharmed if you answer some questions. Huh? Not that I'm normally against helping confused little boys, but you're out of luck, I'm afraid. Me and my friends have to get going, you see. Oh! They're just too worried about me wandering the streets at night. Are you strong enough to take all of them? Hired caravan guards. Oh, he's just normal guards. What's your order, sir? Should we kill him? No, I should hear him out at least. Just make sure he can still talk when you're done. I hope they'll make quick. I do abhor violence. Oh, he's like, I'll just turn around and let them beat him. And he turns around again, like everyone's on the ground. Sounds like it's going well. Oh my, that's a little over the top. He's hearing it. Hard punches. Yeah, that's not your man hitting him. Boom. I told him to make sure he can still talk. Oops, my bad. I just wanted to use my words, but some people aren't down for polite chat. Come over here. Like I said, nothing will happen to you if you cooperate. Got that? Yes, sir. Great. Let's do this. Huh? Letting you go unharmed was my previous offer, but you tried to beat me up, so now it's my turn. Don't worry. You'll still be able to talk once I'm through with you. Oh, this guy. Come again? You're mumbling. Don't be a wuss. Okay, I'll speak up. So the Mount Hua Sect borrowed over 100,000 coins? That's right, sir. Hey, huh? I could sell everything you own right now, and it wouldn't even come to 10,000 coins in total. Yet you're telling me that you and your friends lent Mount Hua 100,000 coins, even though the palace was falling apart. Well, I can explain. That's just how things are in the lending business. We lend money at a high rate of interest, so the interest keeps snowballing if they don't pay off the principal. Eventually, the interest gets so massive, repaying the principal hardly makes a dent. Then boom, we jump in and take everything. That's not something to be proud of. And you said you're the owner of Huyan linen shop, right? Yep. When did you purchase the store? Pardon? I don't know what you mean. The linen shop has been in our family for generations. What? That makes no sense. Huyan linen shop was also originally owned by the Mount Hua Sect. In fact, the sect owned the majority of the notable businesses in Huyan Prefecture. Huyan Prefecture itself grew as a result of Mount Hua's presence. Beforehand, it had been nothing but a remote village with a few rice paddies. The sect had entrusted the running of such businesses to managers, but it looks like they exploited Mount Hua's waning fortunes to take over the businesses for themselves. Wait! Why are you hitting me? You damn coward! Ambushing us like some lowly thug. Judging by your fighting skill, you're not some nameless street robber. Reveal yourself. My name is Jungbin, the Tiger Slayer. I know you recognize that name. Who? Tiger Slayer. Not even dragons? Oh, god, I'm the weak ass. Sorry, I'm not exactly clued up on current affairs. And why do you want to know who I am? Honor demands that I know the name of every life I cut down with my blade. Didn't I just knock you out like a few minutes ago? Honor means that I have to know your name before I kill you. And you think you can kill me? Insolent cur. Prepare yourself. Jungbin, the Tiger Slayer. His ki is certainly much stronger than mine, but his technique is awful. Ki strength, speed, and far outmatched in every aspect. But does that mean I'm weaker than him? No. Not at all. Physical strength and speed are hardly accurate measures of power. How did he do that? Oh my, he stepped on it and bounced it into his hand. Bro. Yeah, I got the skills. I'm getting them skills. There's a lifetime of experience between us. I've retained the memories of my previous life as a master of the Blossoming Blade. If I lack physical strength in this child's body, all I need to do is use his strength as my own. Also, you can just dodge him. Oh! How did you use his own strength against him? Petal. You have a long way to go, my Padawan. You have a long way to go. And I guess you're dead. Maybe. 24 strike Plum Blossom sword technique, the double Blossom Blade. Pathetic. Was that even supposed to be a challenge? Not bad. Could it be? Huh? Oops. I forgot about that guy. I shouldn't have displayed my true power. Did he recognize the technique? I even drew blossoms with my sword stroke. Surely he knows by now. Those refined yet lavish strokes. A high level of martial prowess. And a subtle sense of pure ki energy. What? He can feel my ki. That's not good. Could it be? That you were sent by the Songnan sect? What? Yes! Exactly, that's who I am. That's right! Chongbjörg, age 15, a member of Songnan sect. I know it. Please ask me anything you want to know, I'll tell you everything. Right, sure. Thanks. That suits my fancy. What's taking him so long? Calm down. But senior brother, he's not that reckless, you know. He'll be back before long. Unless something's happened to him. Just gonna walk in there. Did anything happen while I was gone? Junior brother! He's so happy. We should be asking you that. What happened? Nothing much. I had a great time and they even gave me pocket money. That you were sent by the Songnan sect. What? I should be thankful that he didn't figure out my true identity, but it still stings a little. Even though the Plum Blossom technique has been lost and it's no longer the icon of Mount Hua, It's still a shame that not even Jongsan Yu, born and raised in Hawaiian, recognized my sword strokes as Mount Hua style. So, junior brother, what exactly did you do while you were out? You kids don't need to know. Kids. You are a kid too. Whatever. Assemble everyone, we need to train right now. You only just got back. Listen, bro. Listen, senior brother. Come rain or shine or snow or wind. From today on, we won't be missing a single day of training. We won't take a day off, even if there's a blizzard, a thunderstorm, or if Mount Hua itself crumbles to dust. You'll follow me now. I've been waiting for this moment. I'll get the trainees together. Will you come? Nah, I won't be joining you. I got stuff to do. Junior brother, this style of training is only possible with you around. We can train by ourselves today, but we need you to lead us if you want us to take this seriously. Look how Gil's reacting. I know. Well then. Yep, bye. Whew. Now what's my next move? To summarize the situation, the descendants of Mount Hua's business managers have taken over the businesses for themselves, and the ledgers that prove Mount Hua's ownership over those businesses seem to have been lost in the blaze when the demon cult attacked. If those ledgers still existed, the sect wouldn't be struggling financially like this. Maybe look in some secret places that only you know of, eh? Damn it, should I just storm the town by myself and beat up all those stinking merchants? That's a possibility. Could work. That's no good. I would make the whole world think that the Mount Hua site was using a child to recap. They used a child. To do this, I needed a justification. Justification for Mount Hua to default from its debt to the merchants. Proof that the businesses originally belonged to Mount Hua. But how could I even find that kind of justification? You need the contracts that is supposed to be burned up. The ledgers. Yes! I remember seeing Brother Jungman writing in the ledger a few times. He had a few account books that he'd hide whenever I came by. Hold on. Yes! You're getting it now. Secret hideout. Look. Just a few ledgers. He was keeping the others somewhere else. There's no way that all of the Mount Hua's businesses could fit into just a few ledgers. They must be in the secret vault that only the sect leader can access. That must be it. That's where Brother Jungman hid the ledgers. I've only heard rumors about his vault, but if it really exists, then we can save Mount Hua. The entrance must be somewhere in the sect leader's residence. Come on, think. The sect leader's residence hasn't changed since back then. It has to be somewhere close to the residence. It's hard to find for even all the keen-eyed martial artists of Mount Hua. The hill behind the sect leader's residence. It's gotta be underground. They must have dug under the hill. There's no way that anyone would notice it there. Well. It looks like I'm about to go on a treasure hunt. Brother Jungman, forgive me for what I'm about to do. What's a little bit of theft when Mount Hua's destiny is at stake? I won't even touch it. I'll take it right to the sect leader. After I look at it. No promises though. This kid. Damn it, I'm spent. I might have underestimated this hill. It's not easy combing through every inch of a mountain, no matter how small it is, especially while using this technique. Huh? If my key penetrates through to a large open chamber, that should be the vault. Oh, okay, so you're looking for the vault in the forest. That's my hypothesis. Hypothesis at least. I don't know where the vault is, but there's no other reason for an underground chamber to be here. Man, I'm pooped. Pooped? Tired, you mean? It's not here either. Come on, one more time. Once more. It's like looking for water. I need to find the well, huh? It's here. I found it. There you are. Now all I gotta do is dig. I need to see these ledgers for myself. Is that like the roof? Bricks? If this truly is a secret vault of Mount Hua, there's no way they would have just used bricks to build it. It would have been a vault containing Mount Hua's ledgers and treasures after all. That's it. A hallway. This must be the hallway leading to the secret vault. Who's there? Sect leader. So he already knows about the secret vault. Then why hasn't he told him about the ledgers? Has he not found the ledgers? Maybe that wall is the entrance to the vault. But what's he doing? Is he not able to open it? He's not trying to do something to the wall. That's a figure of a man who finds himself utterly helpless. Oh, they've done their best to open it, but they can't. Hopefully you know how. Mount Hua is on the brink of extinction. Its martial arts prowess is waning. Its resources depleting. It must be a heavy burden to lead the sect during these troubled times. He has to watch the collapse of a sect that he's dedicated his entire life to. How must it feel to watch this all happen before his eyes, while being unable to do anything? Nonetheless, a sect leader cannot confide in anyone. A sect leader must be strong for the sake of all his disciples. And that's why he's enduring his pain and sorrow all alone in a place like this. Much of this is my doing. But it's not too late yet. I'll save him. First I'll get this damn gate open. How are you opening that? Okay, so you're using your Dantian, your meridians, to get key to flow in. I thought it was gonna open it gently. That was anything but gentle. My key was repelled! No way. Could this be? Millennium Steel. Oh, so he wasn't able to open it. Not only that, it's at least a handspan thick. To think that they made a vault out of the most precious metal on Earth, one more valuable than gold. This thickness, only the finest swordsman could ever hope to cut through this gate. No wonder the sect leader had no hope of opening it. But the problem is, I won't be able to cut through this either. Brother Jungman's key level wasn't high enough to cut through Millennium Steel either. Yeah, there's the secret here. If this really is a gate and Brother Jungman was able to go through it, there must be another way to open it. I thought he was going to like take his key and then put it into the door, like use it to open up all the locks. No. I just need to figure out how. Huh? This pattern on the wall. No, these are sword marks. Oh, the 24 strike plum blossom sword technique. Yeah, you need to use it, and then it opens. Some of the stroke resembles the 24 strike blossom technique. This is the bamboo leaf fist. This is the blossom sword arc. Finally, this is a fist of 6 elements. Oh, so you need all the techniques to open it. Now that I know the marks represent different techniques, I can recognize each technique. These are clues for how to open the gate. This was done using the key of Violet Dawn. I need to execute the techniques precisely, starting with the fist of 6 elements and the bamboo leaf fist, followed by the 24 stroke plum blossom sword technique and the blossom sword arc. Oh, that's cool. That's nice later on. That's how you open this gate. How did they even create a gate like this? Good question. Anyhow, I know roughly how it works now, so there's only one problem left. How will I even use all those techniques? In my past life, it would have been no problem, but right now I'm just a powerless little kid. Right? Can you teach it to the sect leader? I can follow the forms as best as I can remember, but it's impossible for me to imbue my key into the sword arcs and execute the techniques in one stroke. Although I suppose it's not quite impossible. I'd really rather not, but let's just think of it as taking a month-long vacation. Oh, he's gonna ruin a month of his training. I'm only going to use a little bit. Just a little. Oh, this ain't good, bro. True innate. The energy that every human being is born with that sustains their life. Oh, in other words, one's life force. You gonna use some of your life force for it? Using true innate key exacts a heavy toll, but I have no other choice. I only have one shot. This is my only chance to open this gate. Can I do it? No, I have to pull this off. It's a poor imitation of these techniques using an unfamiliar body, which means I'll only get one chance. My body feels heavy. I feel sluggish from the limitations of my body and ki, but I'll succeed. I can't stop now. I'll persevere. From the fist of the 6 elements to the bamboo leaf fist. From the bamboo leaf fist to the 24 stroke plum blossom sword technique. And I can't afford to break the chain now. I am the master of the blossoming blade. You will open. Open sesame. Oh damn. Did it work? I got nothing else if that didn't work. Slide. It opens. It opened. It opened. Oh. So he said he got a month of vacation. Does that mean like he lost a month of his training? Because of that. I'll have to take it easy for at least a couple of months. Oh, okay, so I have to take it easy now for a couple of months. Things I do to save the Mount Hua Sect. I thought he said 1 month. Couple of months. Now why don't we take a look at what Brother Jungman's been hiding? I feel like him taking it easy though. It's just normal training. Not the hard training that he usually does. Oh, here's a lot of stuff. We're rich again! 3 bookcases and nothing else. It's more than expected. Oh, okay, so there are way less than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was rich. I suppose making bigger vault using Millennium Steel is a lot to ask, even for a top level sect. He was always complaining about our finances. So this is where all the money went. This is it. The sect ledgers. He made copies of the originals that were kept at the finance office. You beautiful neat freak. This is perfect. Those damn merchants are finished. Is there anything else in here besides books? Oh, techniques. 24 plum blossom. If Brother Jungman has some emergency cash stashed away, I could put it to good use. I could survey some taverns, procure some quality food and liquor, all for a sect of price. Fucking moron. A darn stickler. I guess there's no secret stash. That's disappointing. Let's just look through these before I leave. Oh, he's gonna find something incredible. I wonder what's in this bookcase. Technique tomes. I wonder if they've been passed down already. Wait. These aren't taught at Mount Hua anymore. In fact, these techniques were sealed away long ago. Oh, did you find something interesting to yourself as well? Brother Jungman. He must have been hesitant to completely destroy these techniques, even after deciding not to pass them on to future generations. I guess he squirreled them away here because he was concerned these techniques might have a negative impact on Mount Hua's future. He was a conflicted man for sure. If the first bookcase represents Brother Jungman's duty towards Mount Hua, the second bookcase seems to represent his concern and love for the sect. Don't worry, brother. I'll restore Mount Hua to its former glory. No, I'll make it better. I'll make sure we completely surpass the sect's past. Is that scroll the only thing in the third bookcase? Oh, that's something legendary. It has to be. For the sect leader Only! Oh shit, you're not supposed to see that, bro. What is it? If anyone is reading this, it will mean that the next sect leader has been chosen. Sometimes a line of prose conveys more than 100 spoken words ever could. So I hereby leave my thoughts in writing. Despite the title, the sect leader does not dictate the direction of Mount Hua's future. My dear successor, though you are no doubt already aware of this as the next sect leader, the future of Mount Hua is led by its disciples, its youngsters, who grow and blossom day by day. The sect leader's role is merely to protect and encourage them, so that they can pave their own path forward. Now that you are the sect leader, I implore you to abandon the burdensome idea that you must lead Mount Hua's future. Mount Hua is Mount Hua, no more, no less. It is a force and a spirit that can neither be led nor wielded. Whether its fortune wanes or flourishes, Mount Hua will always be simply Mount Hua. So that the will of Mount Hua can be passed down from our predecessors to future generations, and remain unchanged for millennia. I hope that you will raise our disciples and carry on our duty. As your predecessor and a former sect leader, I bestow upon you a heavy burden. The 21st sect leader of the great Mount Hua sect, Jiangmen. Such a nag, Brother Jiangmen was. Now then, there wasn't as much stuff here as I expected, but that's fine. I didn't need that much anyway. I only needed to put those merchants in their place. What's important is that I have the ledgers now. With these ledgers I can recover all of Mount Hua's businesses. Hang on a minute. The layout of the vault. Isn't it a little strange? Oh, you saw it, bro. There's the secret passage. There's the secret passage. The Brother Jiangmen that I knew was a very particular man. He even made sure the lamps in his room are always lit together so they'd be symmetrical. So why would he leave this bookcase almost completely empty? There's something behind it. This is... There must be more to this bookcase. Just lifting it up! Oh, it's under it. Yeah, boy! There's something alright. What is it? Is it gold? It was there. Is it the sword? That I was met with an incredible sight. Piles and piles of gold ingots! Oh, we rich, boy! We don't even need them anymore. Precious weapons, perfectly laid out. Oh, there's not just gold! Mysterious gemstones and technique tomes. We rich! We so damn rich! Oh shit, he's drowning in greed right now. I'm rich! That's what I was like. No, that's not how you're supposed to lead them. Yet another dawn arrives, although the morning brings the hopeful. Hopeful to the day. It only brings me fear and bitterness. Only 5 days until the deadline for repayment given by proprietor gone. We only have 5 days left. Is he going to show up with gold, or is he going to show up with ledgers? Sir, sect leader. Ungyam, what's all this commotion? It's... No, you need to see this for yourself, sir. Sect leader, please make haste. See for myself? It must be an emergency for you to fret so much. I'm a little confused, but I'll come with you. Yes, sir. Oh, the vault is just open. He just kept it open. Ungam, what happened to these trainees? They were just voluntarily doing some morning training, sir. Nothing special. Voluntarily trained. You're almost there. Changmyang? Where are you, Changmyang? Here, great brother. Changmyang? What on earth happened to you? That's not important right now, sir. Please take a look at these. Your health is hardly unimportant, but sure. What could be so urgent? Look what I found! I stumbled upon these by coincidence. What? All these? But how? Oh, I feel faint. I've been training too hard. I don't want to talk about this. Just take them. Of course, you should head back and rest for now. I'll save the question for later. What? Piles of shining gold right before my eyes. And more precious than gold, these are Gemstone. No, the business ledgers of the great Mount Hua sect in Huayan Prefecture. Oops. If I accidentally damage the books by opening them carelessly, I'd never let myself live it down. I need to be careful. I need gloves. I need white gloves. Careful. Yeah, I'm gonna see what's inside here. Not only that, this is the record of sect leader. The record of the 7 Blossom Blades! It's here! Oh, did I just dream it? Oh, god damn it. Just another dream. And I thought I found the secret formula. I'll give him the chest. Did you bring the chest back safely? Yes, sir. I'm glad you're awake, sect leader. Summon Hyung Young, the head of the finance office. All... They are real! They are all real, sir! Hyung Young, the head of the finance office. Are you certain? I am indeed, sir. I even found their certificates of authenticity hidden under the treasure. They are certificates granted by the government. Not only do they verify the content of the ledgers, we can even use them to recover the businesses in Huayan, including Tawa Pavilion, whenever we want. The treasures alone amount to at least 100,000 coins in value. Are you telling me all that gold is less that, or is not more than 100,000? Did you steal that gold? Thank goodness. This is fortuitous indeed. It's been so long since we had this much good news. That child. We could have known that a kid that we happened to take in would bring us so much good luck. Oh, you still just think it's a child. It's as if the very embodiment of luck has walked into Mount Hua. Not exactly, but close. But, what? First things first. If the ledgers are real, there's a conversation that must be had. We are taking it all back. Every single coin. Summon all those linked to these businesses ledgers to Mount Hua immediately. Oh, we getting there. Can't wait to see how they react to this. What? No, that's impossible. You stole from us. Now we take it back. With interest. A few days later. Hey, quit pushing or I'll fall off, you clown. We are not far from Mount Hua. Please, let's keep up the pace. Sure, Mr. Gunn. Once we get our money, we'll never have to climb this death trap again. I never even want to look at Mount Hua again. So why is the sect leader suddenly summoning us to Mount Hua? Perhaps he somehow got the money to pay us. 100,000 coins is no small sum of money. I wager he wants to plead for leniency again. Oh, plead for lenience. He has no way of raising the funds. And he knows there's no point in waiting until the deadline. So he probably wants to speak with us in advance. Summoning people like this when he's the one begging for mercy. I've never met a more shameless debtor in my life. Though he's fallen on hard times due to financial matters, he's still the leader of the great Mount Hua sect. Let's speak of him with some respect. Wait, surely there's no way that he won't pay up, right? The fact that the Songnan sect sent a disciple must mean they're interested in Mount Hua's assets. As long as I get my share of 5,000 coins, I won't need to work another day for the rest of my life. I can finally say goodbye to the lion shop. As they reached the main gate, all of the merchants were struck with the same feeling. The uneasy feeling that they were about to sever the lineage of Mount Hua, which had protected Huiyan for centuries. If they did not listen to the sect leader's pleas for leniency, Mount Hua would hardly be able to sustain itself for another week. I don't think they get how important Mount Hua is for them, because if Mount Hua disappears, who are going to protect them when their villages are getting attacked? Just a question, like who's going to protect them? Yet, even knowing that they all climbed Mount Hua together, so they could claim the sect's heavily inflated debt. Oh, they think they're about to claim the claim the money, but no. Greetings, gentlemen. The sect leader is ready to see you. Please follow me. It's good to see you, sect leader. Oh, they're expecting him to beg. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for enduring the long and arduous journey here. Gratuitous. Not at all, sir. Though we are busy merchants, you surely bear a much heavier burden than us. Meeting you here is the least we can do. You must be exhausted from the ascent. Would you like some tea? Sect leader. My apologies, but we are not but lowly merchants. Before we observe pleasantries, we'd like to discuss business first. Oh, you want to discuss business? Okay. Okay, we'll get along to that. So, you stole the pavilion from us. You stole the lion shop from us. You stole... Is that... Yeah, is that so? Perhaps I should have been more considerate of your time then. Well, then the reason why I called you all here today is to convey the position of the Mount Hua sect. Despite our myriad inquiries, we were unable to find anyone who would lend money to the sect. Here, oh, he's gonna go that way. He's gonna go, so it seems like they couldn't do anything. That means despite all efforts, we will be unable to repay our debt in the given time. Sect leader, we gave you plenty of time if you recall. It's like, yes, it's time. It's time for me to take it all. We have families to feed, too. We simply can't extend the deadline any further. That's why I needed to speak to you. We cannot repay the entire sum right now, but we can make a partial payment. So if there are any of you here today who will be willing to extend the deadline for their own share of the debt. Oh, he's trying to give them a chance. He's trying to see who cares about the Mount Hua sect. Who he can actually trust a little bit, at least. No one is gonna do it, you know. Who would be willing to extend the deadline for their own share of the debt? Please, I'm begging you here. I'll beg. He gives them a chance. He's so nice. He's actually giving them a chance. I wouldn't have given them a chance. I would have taken it all. With no hesitation. I humbly ask you to show mercy to Mount Hua. Show mercy. You should show mercy or you're screwed. Oh, they're like... Oh, maybe I should. Events began to unfold. In an unexpected way. Come on. Well... Oh, he's a... Well, let's see what kind of guys you are. What kind of people you truly are. That's an interesting... Yeah, that's an interesting move. I'm still not quite sure. I don't know if the sect leader's words are an act to back the merchants in the corner, or if he's actually being nice. Or his one last act of mercy before he strikes. Yeah, I feel like it's not that one. I feel like it's this one. Or his one last act of mercy before he strikes. He has one last chance for them. It could be either, I suppose. However, one thing is for certain. Sect leader Hyungjung is not as simple-minded as he might seem. The leader of a sect must possess an aspect of cold-hearted composure. Though we are all aesthetics to some degree, at its core, Mount Hua is a martial arts sect. As such, the sect leader must be able to calculate interests and risks and behave accordingly. Does Hyungjung possess the cold cunning required of a sect leader? Perhaps. Sect leader, I already told you the deadline cannot be extended any further. Oh, he went into the trap. Oh, you say so, do you? Time and time again. Do not misunderstand my words. I was not addressing you just now, proprietor Gong. It's true that Mount Hua owes 100,000 coins, but each of you are owed an individual cut of the debt. Is that not so? Therefore, you all have a chance. I'll show mercy this time. I'm merely asking if any of you would extend the deadline as a personal favor. Oh, he going for it. It's like, yes, any one of you. Anyone. He's desperate. In that case, do you mean to say that if there are those who cannot wait any longer, you'll be able to repay them right away? Mount Hua's reputation may not be what it once was, but there are still those who would extend a helping hand. It's not quite the total sum of 100,000 coins, but we were able to procure some of the funds necessary for repayment. So please, I implore you, all those who show mercy to Mount Hua today will be paid back in full in the name of our sect. That's out of the question. Sect leader, does that mean we'll be rewarded for extending the deadline? Oh, that's correct. Sect leader, allow me to speak frankly. You and I both know that Mount Hua Sect might collapse any day now. So asking us to extend the deadline on your word alone is asking us to take on the risk that we might not get any of our money back, isn't it? What possible reason would we have to do that? Just to show you that you care about Mount Hua, that you care about what we did for your ancestors and yourself. Yeah, the name of Mount Hua. That is all I have for you. Trust in the name. The history of Mount Hua. Are these things not enough to reassure you? Well, you're gonna just laugh it off. Sect leader! You're asking far too much of us. Far too much, you say? If that's how you feel, I'd like to ask you all a question. There we go! They had their chance. He gave them a chance. And now, they're fucked. What does Mount Hua mean to you? Yeah, what does Mount Hua mean to you? Isn't Mount Hua's name and history worth at least your consideration? Who could possibly make light of Mount Hua's name? Who could possibly discount the history of Mount Hua? The sect may have declined over time, but Mount Hua has always stood with Hawaiian. Our sect has always shared the spirit and power of Mount Hua with all of you. What does Mount Hua mean to you? I ask you all to consider your answer to this question. In that case, how about this? Oh, he's gonna just trample all over it. Those who are willing to grant a personal extension, go stand over there. Thank you! Thank you for making this so easy. Those who wish to recover their money today, stay standing right here. But you are all responsible for the choice you make. Those who extended the deadline will no longer be indemnified under the Merchants Union. Oh, so you're throwing them out. Even if you ripped off, that is. Now make your choice. Well, no one's gonna walk out now. He's like, oh yeah, I win. No, you lose. You see, Sect Leader, no one will help you. Oh well, I hoped that you would be better than this, but I mean, now that we've gotten this far, here's the ledgers. I mean, I own all of your businesses. Mount Hua owns them, so I guess you're bankrupt. Sorry, not sorry? Sadly, it seems no one here will take pity on. Oh, there's one! I was hoping he would walk over there. I was hoping for it, like that he would be screwed. So yes, I'll trust it. That probably means that he keeps some of the lion shop, or maybe he keeps the lion shop, since he was so nice in consideration to all the other ones. Mr. Yu! Mr. Yu, stop! What is the meaning of this? Don't look at me like that. I know I'm probably making a foolish mistake. No, you are actually a genius right now. You're saving yourself. But, Mr. Gong, you're not even a native of Hawaiian Prefecture. You came to Hawaiian as a son-in-law to your predecessor. You don't know what Mount Hua signifies. People who are born and raised in Hawaiian grow up listening to stories of Mount Hua. They dream of entering the Mount Hua sect and becoming master swordsmen. And even after realizing that they lack the martial talent and giving up on that dream, they still look up. They still learn about Mount Hua's efforts to protect Shangxi and the country from early childhood. What are you talking about? And it's not just my generation either. My father and his father before him were raised the same way. Mount Hua is the pride of Hawaiian and Shangxi. You might be fine with taking the money and leaving Hawaiian. You could easily travel to somewhere like Hangzhou and spend it all. But where would I go, even if I had the money? I spent my entire life making a living here in Hawaiian. He's a native. He actually cares. And that's your reason for giving up on making the fortune of a lifetime? Yes, it is. You'll regret it. No, you'll regret it in a few seconds. On the way up to Mount Hua, all I could think about was retiring as a wealthy man after recovering the debt. To think that I'm giving it all up when I'm this close. No. You're You're making yourself rich right now. I'm probably making a big mistake, but I make a living just fine as it is. I like this character so much. Even if I don't recover this debt, I'll live to regret it another day with a clear conscience. But if I contribute to the collapse of Mount Hua here today, I'll regret it for the rest of my life, while clutching a pile of money I won't even know how to spend. Oh, that's deep. That's so deep. Like, you get so much money, but I wouldn't even be able to spend it. So what's the point, really? Why would I betray Mount Hua for a pile of gold that won't even be useful to me? That's not the way I want to live my life. Do as you will. You alone won't make any difference either way. He just did. Who says he's alone? Oh. There are more? I thought it was just him. This is A+. A+ leader. Gentlemen, I'm pleased to see that there are still those who are loyal to Mount Hua. Bring it here. Yes, Sect leader. There are some still loyal, and the ones who are not just got bankrupt. Just ruined their entire lives, really. But hey, that's not my fault. It's not my fault that you destroy your legacy. Those are the business ledgers. Why? Ah, he's good, bro. Look at that. Look. Look at him. Look at him. No. No. Please. Mount Hua has shown you nothing but generosity from generation to generation. And yet, you repay that generosity with greed and exploitation. As such, Mount Hua will use these ledgers to confiscate not only your businesses, but all the wealth you've amassed through the Sect's businesses. Oh, what a cliffhanger! That's all that's out for now. But holy shit, I love it. I love how he gave them a chance. I was just like, who will be nice to Mount Hua? Who will care about the history of Mount Hua? Walk to the right. And there were actually more people than I expected. I thought maybe it was just that one, or no one, really. But he got some people. Does that mean that they can actually keep their businesses? Or that they just can keep working in their businesses and they won't be thrown out? And they won't have to pay back the sums that they earned with their businesses. But everyone else, pay up! Pay the piper, bro. Pay the piper. He's here and he's collecting. So yeah, 1,000 views on this video means a continuation of this series. And with that, I'll leave you guys. So see you guys next time.